Ago.
Chicago voters now have a 10th declared choice for mayor. Secretary of State Alexi Janulius is now the 10th declared candidate running for mayor.
Plus, a marvelous and quiet start to the work week. Mark McGinnis is here, going to map out the next chance for showers and what to expect over the next 12 hours on this third day of August.
Streaming live from Chicago, ABC7 Eyewitness News at 7 starts now.
Thank you so much for joining us on ABC7Chicago.com, Disney Plus, and wherever you stream ABC7. I'm Diane, passing in for Val.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. Remember Val?
Yeah. How can we forget our dear Val?
Forget our dear Val.
Yeah.
Who was on vacay.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Val's forgotten
about us.
Yes,
that's a really
for
good point.
sure.
Right.
Yeah.
She's like, who? Who are you? Diane Terrell? I don't know who they are.
Why am I awake at 7:01 on vacation?
Yeah, that part is happening probably, right?
Absolutely. Beautiful. As Terrell mentioned earlier, we've got sunshine, dry weather out there, and a gorgeous start on this Monday morning as we're looking east over Grant Park and Lake Michigan there, and the sun reflecting in off the water. 65 out at O'Hare. They have a few more clouds out at O'Hare, but here along the lakefront, as you can see, we are sunny and absolutely gorgeous. Our temperatures are generally in the 60s in most locations, but note our outlying areas still in the 50s. Yorkville 59, along with McHenry. Lake Geneva 57, Palatine 64, Oaklawn 65 degrees, Northwest Indiana, some improvements here. You've had some fog throughout the morning. It's showing signs of lifting, which is excellent news. So probably not going to be an issue for the remainder of, say, this hour. Look for sunshine to develop as we go on through the day. And Stephanie, highs is 78 along the lakefront, 84 south and west of the city.
Sounds gorgeous to me, Mark. Thank you so much. All right, we are starting in the suburbs. Fox Lake for reports of a rollover crash. US 12 near Kings Road. We're making some more calls, not seeing massive delays, but again, we're hearing that it is a rollover crash there. Taking a look across the board, anywhere from 35 to 40 minutes to get into downtown on the Kennedy, Eisenhower, Stevenson, more like 25 minutes on the Dan Ryan. But we do have a crash that remains out there right now. 2 left lanes blocked on the southbound tri-state just past I-90. Here is a shot of all those delays. It just keeps getting worse. This is also the ramp coming off of 90 here. So really solid traffic on southbound tri-state for this crash. And it looks like it's taking some time to get this out of the way. Back to you guys.
All right, got it, Stephanie. Thank you. I want to get you an update on breaking news this morning. At least 5 people, including 3 Chicago police officers and a 3-year-old girl, were hurt in a multi-vehicle crash. It happened just after 9:30 last night near 63rd in Indiana. Police say the officers were on a call in an unmarked squad car when it collided with a white sedan. All 3 officers were taken to the hospital in fair condition. 2 people in the sedan were also hospitalized. The driver of the sedan was cited.
A murder trial that abruptly stopped is starting over today in Kankakee County.
Yeah, jury selection begins today for Zandria Harris in the 2021 shooting of 2 Bradley police officers. Harris is charged in the killing of Sergeant Marlene Ritmanek and the critical wounding of Officer Tyler Bailey. Her first trial abruptly ended last month, forcing the court to release the selected jurors and begin again. Also in court today, a suburban woman charged in her husband's death. Boaters found parts of Dale Wayne Turner's body in Lake Mattoon in June. Police later found additional remains in a basement freezer. His wife, Robin Turner, and half-brother James Adams were initially charged with concealing his death. Both now face first-degree murder charges. Turner is scheduled to be arraigned today.
The Little Village community is coming together in memory of a mother killed in a hit-and-run. Neighbors and friends gathered for a fundraiser yesterday on the same block where Belezda Toledo lost her life. Chicago police say Toledo was killed last Wednesday when the driver of a white truck struck her as she was walking in a crosswalk at 25th and Hamlin. We're told Toledo was the mother of 4 and a woman devoted to her community.
The oldest daughter is going to become mom, and some of them are not prepared. So, but we as a community, we're going to come together and support them and give them all the support that they need, because this is what community is all about.
All of the proceeds from yesterday's fundraiser will go to help Toledo's children. Police are still searching for the driver of the truck that killed her.
Chicago's mayoral field just grew to 10 candidates. Alexi Janulius is launching his campaign for mayor with millions already available to spend. Jasmine Miner breaks down his pitch to Chicago voters. Jasmine, good morning.
Well, good morning. Yeah, Alexi Janulius' message to voters is, quote, to demand better from City Hall. Now, He says what Chicagoans are looking for in the next mayor is not perfection, but instead someone who listens and brings leadership that works to unite people and not divide them. His campaign slogan, Demand Better, emphasizes a focus on affordable housing, making the tax code more fair, and standing up for working people. Those are all issues, by the way, that are very similar to what Mayor Brandon Johnson's messaging has been. Well, we asked Janulius what makes him different.
A track record of getting things done. People want competence. People want to know that someone is there that will get things done, that will cut bureaucracy, that will reduce waste, that will make government easier.
Now, like you guys said, he joins an already very crowded field of candidates on the hunt to take the mayor's office. Janulius is now the 10th person to enter the race. Well, starting just in about an hour here at 8 a.m., Janulius is actually going to be here at the CTA Roosevelt Station greeting commuters, trying to get them on board for his candidacy. I'm live in the South Loop. Jasmine Miner, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Jasmine, thank you. President Trump says negotiations with Iran are resuming. This after he called off a planned U.S. attack over the weekend. Trump says Gulf allies urged him to give diplomacy another chance. Iran has not indicated it will fully reopen the Strait of Hormuz, while some lawmakers are urging the president to keep sanctions in place. And so far, there has been no change in the national average for a gallon of regular gas. It remains $4.09, the same as last week. Here in Illinois, the average is $4.34. In Indiana, drivers are paying about $3.60. Hoosiers are seeing lower prices after the governor suspended the state gas tax. That suspension ends on August 6th. You can estimate the cost to fill your tank with the ABC7 gas calculator. Just scan that QR code on your screen or visit our website or news app.
At 6 past the hour this morning, we're watching a celebration ceremony that's planned today to dedicate a street sign in memory of Chicago business leader Fred Weiss. Weiss was a Holocaust survivor and entrepreneur and founder of one of the largest copper recycling businesses in the country. Today's unveiling will happen at 1700 Fulton Street, the same street Weiss launched his business nearly 65 years ago.
Today's the first day of school. Students in the Learn Charter School Network. They are the first public schools in the city to open for the school year. A celebration is planned this morning to welcome back its 4,000 K-8 students to its 10 Chicago and Lake County campuses.
Registration begins today for fall programs offered by the Chicago Park District starting at 9 o'clock this morning. Registration opens for parks located west of California Avenue. Tomorrow, people can register for programs at parks east of California. Some of this year's programs include boys and girls flag football, animal exploration, ceramics, and more.
Today, civic and corporate leaders across Illinois will gather for the 26th annual Big Shoulders Fun charity golf outing. The event raises money to fund scholarships for students across Chicago. Last year's outing raised nearly $1.5 million to fund 500 scholarships. Today's outing kicks off at 10:30 at Olympia Fields Country Club. And in West Suburban Aurora, the 50th annual Adaptive Baseball World Series kicks off today. That event expected to welcome more than 600 visually impaired athletes from across the country. More than 100 games scheduled to take place throughout the week, with the championship game set for Saturday. Today's opening ceremony is at 4 p.m. at the Stewart Sports Complex.
A life-changing payday could be one ticket away. Tonight's Powerball jackpot is an estimated $748 million. The lump sum cash option is about $325 million. Good luck if you play. I want to get to this breaking news that we're watching right now and want to get you to what I believe is Midway Airport this morning and this plane that's sitting on the runway, not a taxiway, not the tarmac, on the actual runway right now. We don't know if we're catching this plane as it was taking off or coming in for a landing. Pilots are still in the cockpit right now. The only thing that we know is that there's some kind of emergency situation here that has them on the tarmac as we speak. We've seen some crew members actually come out and take a look at the plane and different parts of it, trying to assess what happened here and what might be the issue. But that plane is in the middle of the runway here, and it is not moving at this point. We're going to keep an eye on this situation, see what's going on. Again, pilots in the cockpit. I would imagine passengers on board as well. We'll figure out what's going on here. We'll circle back. We'll get you some answers when we learn a little bit more on what has emergency crews and this airplane sitting on the runway right now.
At 7:09, you're live in local news. Just getting started as we stream out loud this morning. Coming up, the music is over, but Grant Park still has, well, there's a lot to clean up.
Yeah.
Crews tackle the muddy mess left behind, of course, by Lollapalooza.
But first, Mark has your ABC7 AccuWeather forecast. That's coming up next.
7:11 on your Monday morning, and we have beautiful sunshine here along Lake Michigan. A few more clouds inland, but as you can see, it's just an absolutely gorgeous start to the day. Out at O'Hare, it's mostly cloudy, but that's a contrast to what we're seeing here along the lakefront. 65 degrees and a north wind of 3 miles an hour. Even out at O'Hare, that's temporary. It's going to be a very sunny day at all locations on this Monday. Temperatures as we check in, 65 in Waukegan, Oak Lawn, 68 in Gary, 63 Rensselaer, 59 McHenry, 57 in Lake Geneva. Do want to draw your attention to our area beaches. We are concerned about a high rip current threat this morning right through the afternoon. The weekend storm still producing some strong waves. Currently, they're 3 to 6 feet this morning, but they're forecast to back down to 1 to 3 feet this afternoon. So again, high rip current threat. Stay out of the water on our Lake Michigan beaches. You can enjoy the sand and maybe get about ankle deep in the surf. 78 degrees, high UV index throughout the day today because of all the sunshine, mostly sunny. It's going to top off 78 along the lakefront and Stephanie about 84 south and west of the city.
Well, if you're heading out the door right now, expect roughly a 35 to 40-minute trip into downtown on the Kennedy, Eisenhower, Stevenson. Dan Ryan, more like 20 minutes from 95th. We do have a new crash outbound Edens. Crews are still heading there to Dempster, but we're hearing at least one lane is blocked. Not far from there on the Tri-State, we have delays beginning at Dempster, southbound Tri-State for this crash, blocking 2 left lanes just past I-90. It's been out there for quite some time, and these delays just really continue to build this morning. So expect delays also coming off of 90 to head to southbound Tri-State. Avoid the area for the time being because it is just solid right now on the southbound Tri-State. Back to you guys.
All right, got it, Stephanie. Thank you. Another 15 Chicago public schools will become so-called sustainable community schools. That means they'll offer wraparound academic, health, and social support. Oh, we're actually going to go to Lollapalooza. So the final act is over, and now the cleanup takes center stage at Grant Park. Lollapalooza wrapped up after 4 days of music, mud, and massive crowds along the lakefront. Lisette Nunez live this morning as crews start restoring the park after festival weekend. Lisette, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Terrell. Yeah, well, what we're seeing right now, some of the crews are starting to take down some of the barricades, but yes, they have a massive cleanup underway as well. This comes after several rounds of rain over the weekend. I do want to get to chopper footage. Chopper was flying over the festival grounds earlier this morning. I mean, what a mess, a big muddy mess out there in Grant Park. This was a 4-day festival, still brought thousands of people out here to see their favorite artists. So this cleanup effort typically takes about a week or so. That includes cleaning up any of the remaining trash on the festival grounds, also laying new sod, which likely will be needed in this case because of all the mud. There's also been videos that have been circulating of people wrestling in the mud, so we're going to try to clear those to show you later in the morning. In past years, something like this cost about, or over I should say, $1 million. This is not something that the city pays, but rather the production company of Lollapalooza. So definitely an expensive effort, and this just getting underway. As I mentioned, once again, this takes about a week to get done to restore Grant Park. So we'll continue to keep you updated of what things look like here. But for now, we're live outside of Grant Park. Lisette Nunez, ABC7 Eyewitness News. Back to you guys.
Yeah, I would not want to get that bill, Lisette. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Another 15 Chicago public schools will become so-called sustainable community schools, is what we were just talking about. That means they offer wraparound academic, health, and social support for the entire community beyond the traditional 9 to 3 school day. Mayor Brandon Johnson, leaders from CPS, and the teachers union will make that announcement this morning. Today, Governor J.B. Pritzker will highlight an upcoming back-to-school sales tax holiday. For several days, people will be able to buy school-related items and pay sales tax at a reduced rate. The sales tax holiday is expected to start August 7th. Governor Pritzker is expected to give more information today at a press conference in Palatine. And this morning, an ABC7 I-Team investigation into complaints against a local moving company. Customers tell us they were quoted one price, only to see that cost skyrocket in the middle of the move. Consumer investigator Jason Knowles talked to the owner of the moving company. Jason?
The moving company says customers are told that estimates can change depending on the job. But some consumers tell the I-Team prices went up drastically after items were loaded on the truck. The company disputes that allegation, but we also found other complaints.
The wind went right out of me.
Neva and Willie Brown say their moving estimates skyrocketed by several thousands of dollars from Coffee Brothers Moving, based in West Suburban Westchester.
I had described everything I wanted them to do.
The over-the-phone estimate was about $2,400. You did show them all of this?
Yes, we did. We showed them everything.
But then a higher price, they say, when they got to their new home in Richton Park. The final payment, $11,400.
They was getting ready to drive off with our stuff unless I paid.
They had all of my belongings.
Ethan Bariso says his over-the-phone estimate from Coffee Brothers was initially $1,700. He says he was stunned when the price shot up to $5,400.
When did the price change?
Only when I got to my current home.
The Norridge resident says he paid the new amount.
Otherwise, he was going to keep all my belongings in the truck.
Kenneth Coffey, the owner of Coffee Brothers Moving, says both consumers were not properly packed and sent us these pictures of the moves, which he says show that. He also says that they had preliminary estimates and were told about higher prices due to more items at the beginning of the move. But the two customers say they weren't told until the end.
We don't do any work before revising an estimate and confirming that the customer wants us to do the work.
Coffee had the same response about similar complaints from 3 other people who reached out to the I-Team, also sharing these pictures, he says, of people not properly packed. The company is not rated with the Better Business Bureau for a pattern of complaints.
They felt they were baited into a lower price, and it'll only be found that there was a higher price either during the move or when the items were loaded on the truck.
Overall, there were nearly 130 complaints filed within the last 3 years. The BBB says the most filed among moving companies in our area. Coffee says those complaints only represent 6% of customers. The BBB says the company responded to the alert, saying it will take several steps to reduce disputes regarding estimates versus actual move costs.
There's nothing to be concerned about. We go above and beyond for every customer. Anything that we may have missed in the past has been corrected.
The company also told the BBB that customers with large moves will be told about virtual video estimates.
We offer those if somebody opts for it. Most of the time, they opt for a phone estimate because when somebody calls, we can give them an estimate right away.
The I-Team obtained complaint data from the Illinois Commerce Commission. Since January of 2024, there have been 69 complaints about Coffee Brothers Moving. Of those, 45 mentioned alleged underestimates or overcharges. The company says the complaints represent about 3% of its business. An I-Team review of the ICC data showed Coffee Brothers has more complaints than other registered Chicagoland movers.
It's $1,000. It was like pulled out of the air.
In Portage Park, Amanda Cooper says she had a payment dispute and that movers were leaving her items in the rain.
And then it starts pouring rain. People are moving one box at a time. Then people stop moving. And then I go, what's going on? They go, no more moving until you pay.
She says they demanded Zelle and she paid in full, but Coffee says she could have used a credit card and still owes a balance. He denies that items were left in the rain and says the move had logistical challenges.
There are a lot of people saying the same thing.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people that don't prepare enough for their moves.
The owner says 20 years in business shows the company's experience and commitment, and that he's recently had several 5-star BBB reviews. He also told me he's apologizing to customers who weren't happy and adding steps to improve on communication. Experts say you should get estimates on video calls or in person, pay with a credit card so you can dispute charges. You can also file a complaint with the Illinois Commerce Commission like some of the consumers in our story did. More tips on our free news app and website. Jason Knowles, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Eyewitness News streaming at 7 continues after a break.
That breaking news back to Midway Airport this morning. What we believe is flight number 1243 southwest from Fort Myers, landing here in Chicago, an emergency situation. Diane pointed out she just saw that the front tires on that landing gear were being changed. So we think it might have something to do with that. Continuing coverage for the rest of the hour, this breaking news situation. And still to come, more of the day's top stories, plus weather and traffic on the way.
Now, an update from ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Good morning at 7:23. I'm Diane Patthew. Today, the trial begins for the woman charged in the fatal shooting of a Bradley police officer. Zandria Harris faces a life sentence for the killing of Marlene Ritmanick at a Bradley hotel in 2021. Her partner, Tyler Bailey, was critically wounded in that same shooting. Harris's co-defendant, Darius Sullivan, was convicted of murder and is currently serving a mandatory life sentence. Let's get a check of the ABC7 AccuWeather forecast with meteorologist Mark McGinnis. Mark.
Oh, good morning, Diane. Good morning, everybody. A beautiful start on this Monday. We have comfortable temperatures. Gorgeous sunshine out there, and that will continue throughout the morning. Now, out at O'Hare, a few more clouds there, mostly cloudy, but we're mostly sunny here along the lakefront. 65 degrees. Do want to draw your attention as far as the forecast for today. It'll be slightly cooler lakeside, 78 degrees, mostly sunny, 84 south and west of the city, 81 here in the city. Midweek, Wednesday and Thursday, a chance of rain, and next weekend, as of right now, looks sunny and warm. Stephanie has a look at traffic right after this.
It's starting the day with hope, knowing you're in the right place, having access to advanced treatments and the most experienced cancer experts. When you're facing cancer, it's not just one thing that makes the difference. It's everything, the big, the small, the unexpected, that helps you keep moving forward. Advocate Healthcare. Cancer care that makes the difference.
Good morning, everyone. If you're heading out the door right now, it should take you roughly 35 to 45 minutes to get into downtown on the Kennedy, Eisenhower, Stevenson, Dan Ryan. Much lighter, more like 20 minutes from 95th into downtown. Two big crashes out there, though. Outbound Edens at Dempster. Unclear how many lanes are blocked, but seeing really heavy delays on the outbound Edens that begin at Devon, approaching Dempster there. So just a heads up. And then this crash has been out there for the better part of an hour. Southbound Tri-State just past I-90. We know we have two left lanes blocked, and take a look at our Tollway 2 camera showing you those massive delays there as well. So expect really heavy delays on the southbound Tri-State.
Welcome back, streamers, on this Monday morning, 7:27. Beautiful shot of our gorgeous city outside this morning. 64 crisp, cool degrees, and so far so good. Nice and dry. Aurora is stepping up to the plate for a milestone tournament. The 50th Adaptive Baseball World Series begins today. More than 600 visually impaired athletes will compete in over 100 games. That championship is Saturday. Opening ceremonies begin at 4 p.m. at Stewart Sports Complex.
School spirit is about to take flight. Friday flyovers coming back to ABC7. We'll visit 5 Chicago area high schools. We'll have the chopper over up above them, showcasing those schools' pride. Scan the QR code right there on the screen right there. You can visit the ABC7 News app or website to nominate your school by August 14th.
Coming up this morning, streaming here at 7, murals, sculptures, and a new gathering place on Chicago's South Side. The creative space making Englewood, Chicago proud.
Millions follow every outfit, introduction, and sorority update online. Coming up next, how Rush Talk is creating lucrative opportunities for students.
And would you spend more than $1 per ice cube? Ahead, the chilly offer that didn't exactly fly off the shelves.
Streaming live from Chicago, ABC7 Eyewitness News at 7 continues.
Hey everybody, good morning. Bottom of the hour, live look outside this morning. Beautiful sunshine on this Monday. Here we are in August.
How did that happen, right?
I know, Diane.
I'm not ready.
July. It was like a week long.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Way too fast.
Yeah. I feel like the rest of the year is going to be like that. It's going to be football season before we know it.
No!
I know, right?
Although I do like that football weather.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I like summer weather, and I like 7 months of summer. And like 2 weeks of winter.
Don't you live in Wisconsin?
I do.
Where you have probably
That
colder days than
explains why I like 7 months.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah, I could take this. Like this right here?
This is great.
Yeah.
It's the humidity that I can't deal with.
Yeah,
That's the
okay,
only thing
yeah.
that bugs me. I don't even mind it being a little hot. It's just when the muggies come along.
But 7 months like today, right now?
Not bad.
Yeah,
Not bad.
I'd take that.
Yeah.
I don't know where that exists, but I'd take it. 65, mostly cloudy out at O'Hare, but we're sunny here along the lakefront. Gorgeous weather. Do want to point out one area of concern today, and that is Lake Michigan. High rip current threat, so highly advise you not to go in the water more than, say, ankle deep. Obviously, only go to beaches with lifeguards and follow all the local instructions there. Waves this morning are still 3 to 6 feet from the weekend storm. Forecast to drop to 1 to 3 feet this afternoon. Even at 1 to 3 feet, that's pretty rough for even an average swimmer. Lots of sunshine, though, here on the land side, 78 to 84, Stephanie.
Right now, 45 minutes in on Lake Kennedy, 35 on the Ike and Stevenson. Couple crashes outbound Edens. The delays just really get worse here. The crash itself, it's at Dempster, but really heavy delays approaching Dempster. Good news, though, just heard that this crash was cleared, so everything was pushed off on the shoulder southbound Tri-State past I-90, so those heavy delays should start to dissipate here shortly.
Got it. All right, Steph, thanks. Sorority recruitment season is getting going now at universities around the country, and the competition now extends far beyond the campus.
As Rush Talk returns, students are turning outfits and daily updates into major brand opportunities. ABC's Hannah Batal looks at the big business behind the virtual tradition.
Good morning. Hi guys. Hey guys. Hey y'all. Hi girlies.
Rush Talk is back.
And this dress is from Lavish Boutique.
In less than a week, schools like the University of Alabama will begin Rush season. And future sorority sisters will post their experiences on social media for millions to follow along. But it's no longer about which sorority they'll get into. It's now a big business, too, attracting major brands like Fiji Water, the Container Store.
There are also so many sleep, study, laundry, bathroom, and everyday essentials.
And Poppy, a prebiotic soda company.
That's probably the reason all these boys got crushes. A huge part of the Poppy consumer is on college campuses, so why not kick off the school year in the best way with them during sorority recruitment?
Sophia Sesto, a vice president at Poppy, says finding the right Rush Talk faces to promote their product can translate into millions of dollars of exposure.
We had over 10,000 posts from sorority recruitment last year. We actually onboarded 250 new Poppy ambassadors that will be sampling Poppy on campus, creating epic digital content, and bringing Poppy into their and their world's authentic college lives.
Many of those applicants hoping to become the next Kylan Darnell.
Today is the first day of Bama Rush.
Darnell was a freshman at Alabama in 2022 when she became synonymous with the first wave of Bama Rush.
The original wet brush.
She was able to turn brand partnerships like these into a lucrative career as an influencer.
I was able to put myself through college. I support myself completely. I've been financially on my own since my freshman year of college. It took me completely by surprise, but it's been a lot of fun since. Wouldn't change it for the world.
Incoming Ole Miss freshman Haley Peterson can't wait for Rush. When she heard the clothing company Pants Store was looking for brand ambassadors, she signed up, not expecting to be picked.
Oh my god, I'm digging a dress. It's a huge deal where I'm from. It's one of the most popular stores, I feel like. It's been an opportunity to not only get myself out there, but to meet girls who are also rushing in the fall, and we already have one thing in common together.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So about this, what do you think?
Pretty complex.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there are a lot of people, thousands, obviously, of girls across the country who are interested in this. What do I wear? What do we do? So clearly there's an audience and they can make some money.
They can make money on it.
It sounds like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I just, I didn't realize that the audience for sororities and fraternities was so big that it could have an audience like that.
Yes.
Like, that's, it's wild. And even some of those videos, like the parties that they're throwing and some of the videos that they're doing, I mean, it's crazy. It's a whole production.
And then you feel probably because I was in a sorority in college, I had DePaul here, which was a couple hundred, in Greek life in general. But these southern universities, thousands,
Right.
So, I mean, just think about nationwide
That's
how many
true.
people this impacts.
I mean, she literally said, I paid for my entire college education.
That's crazy.
Through
doing
that.
this.
Yeah.
I guess
That's
I didn't think that
phenomenal.
brands would want to partner with literally 18-year-olds.
Right.
You know.
A little bit of a risk there.
I know.
Yeah.
Little bit of a
I know.
risk.
And yet
Yeah.
they're doing it.
Yeah.
This morning we're talking about cold deception. An Aldi product, I love this story, listed offering 4 ice cubes for $5. According to the reports, the unusual item, didn't exactly melt shoppers' hearts or move much merchandise. Some may call it party-ready inconvenience. Others see this as an eye-popping price for frozen water. So would 4 premium ice cubes, as they're called, be ever worth $5 to you? And our producer, Tony, said the reason why it's called premium, because I said, what makes them premium? What did you say, Tony? It was from the Alps or something?
Or from the Arctic and something about them being glacial water.
Right.
And available at Aldi.
Yeah, at Aldi.
Yeah.
Right.
So would you pay $5 for? Well, now that I know it's a thing, and now that I know that it's, all fancy, now I'm like,
But is it?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
fancy?
But
Is it
now-
though?
It's not. Of course, it's ridiculous. But now I want to be a part of the ridiculousness.
I mean, that could be water that came out of a hose behind the
totally
station.
what it is.
Right? That they
Right.
froze in a big cube.
Yeah. Came out of Fred's backyard. Up
Totally
in the
came
Arctic.
from Fred's backyard.
Yeah.
But I still think I want it. I did it 5 minutes ago, but now I think I want it.
Four.
I want to try it, and I want to tell you, you know what it tastes like, Mark? It
Water?
tastes like the hose from Fred's bed.
Right. Yeah.
That is, you know what that's called? Investigative journalism.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And really good marketing on their part. Good for them. Good for them. Making people pay $5 for an ice cube.
We'll buy anything.
Yeah. And people will buy anything.
will. Yep.
Anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't afford gas, but we'll buy $5.
Ice cubes, exactly. We'll get a break in. Back with more news after this. Hang tight.
.39 on your Monday morning. We have beautiful sunshine and blue skies. Looking along the lakefront here in Chicago and Grant Park. Here in the foreground, and the cleanup and the breakdown continues after Lollapalooza. 65 degrees out at O'Hare. They have a few more clouds there, but all locations are going to see plenty of sunshine throughout the day today. Here's your ABC7 forecast for your Monday. Highs of 78 along Lake Michigan to 84 south and west of the city. We're forecasting 81 in Chicago, so mostly sunny and warm. Winds will be out of the east-northeast at 5 to 15 miles an hour. I do want to point out Lake Michigan, the water is still quite rough. We have waves of 3 to 6 feet this morning, coming down to 1 to 3 feet this afternoon. So it's a high rip current threat on all Lake Michigan beaches. So obviously stay out of the water and only go to beaches with lifeguards today. So today we've got the sunshine, nice warm weather. Tomorrow more sunshine, but Wednesday, Thursday we've got some rain moving in. And Stephanie, for the weekend up ahead, it looks like we'll be dry and warm.
Thanks, Mark. All right, heads up to those of you who take the Milwaukee District North Line. Starting today, mid-service will be impacted and only run between Union Station and Lake Forest Station. Again, that starts today, goes through next Saturday. What they're doing is track work between the Lake Forest and Fox Lakes Station. Again, that's impacting the midday service. Also, resurfacing work begins today in the Glenview Morton Grove area. Waukegan Road will be periodically having some lane closures between Emerson and Henley, and this project lasts until November. Other than that, we just have building delays on our expressways right now, upwards of 45 minutes to get into downtown on the Kennedy. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Stephanie. Thank you so much. A once vacant stretch of 63rd Street is now a new destination for art and community in Englewood. The Englewood Arts Collective has transformed 3 empty lots into the Arts Village Sculpture Park. Features murals, sculptures, and community programming. Michelle Gallardo takes us inside the opening celebration that is making Chicago proud.
Oh, when I look at you. The sounds of Chicago-born singer-songwriter Megan McNeil welcomed visitors into what is now officially known as the Arts Village Sculpture Park, a space which up until a few months ago was nothing more than 3 vacant lots along Englewood's 63rd Street corridor near Racine. Its purpose?
Using arts as an economic driver,
using creative acts to enhance the quality of life of the area that we all grew up in and come from.
The sculpture park is the brainchild of the Englewood Arts Collective, which for some time now has been searching for a space to call its own, to hold pop-up art exhibits and markets, a space to welcome people from all over the city, but most especially from the neighborhood.
Not having to go downtown or to River North in order to enjoy and understand what arts and culture really is.
The idea came to fruition after the owner of the lots agreed to lend them temporarily to the EAC. Today's opening featuring a traveling exhibit of drums called The Stories of Us, focusing on telling the story of the United States through art. The drums are also currently being featured in Douglas Park and Navy Pier.
My drum here is all about the census and how representation is so important and how we all have to consider our representation.
Artist Bugs Adams was born right here in Englewood.
I grew up right around the corner of 62nd and Aberdeen, and growing up here, there was an art center where I saw all these kind of things. So to be able to bring that back to my neighborhood is the best gift ever.
Under the terms of their agreement, the Englewood Arts Collective has use of this land for the next 3 to 5 years only. After that, the hope is they can graduate to a permanent indoor space where local artists can collaborate and display their work. In Englewood, I'm Michelle Gallardo, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
All right. Boy, they were jamming out there, too.
I absolutely love that. Any opportunity we have to show off our artists, let's do it.
And to get together and have some music and dance and eat and have a good time.
Well, these guys look great.
Getting ready to go back to school. Let's get a break in. When we come back here on this Monday morning, before backpacks, the return, bedtime may need a reboot. Coming up this morning, simple ways to help kids reset and rise on time.
Summer break is winding down, but getting kids back to an early school day routine may not be that easy.
Or Stephanie.
Or Stephanie.
Right.
She doesn't know the schedule as we do.
Locked out over there, yeah.
She gets a break because she's pregnant. So
Right,
we can give her a break.
exactly. Experts say families should begin adjusting bedtimes and wake-up times before the first bell rings. ABC's Rena Roy has simple steps to help children make a smoother return to those early mornings.
During summer vacation, many kids and teens fall into a different sleep pattern, going to bed later at night and sleeping in the next morning. But with the new school year approaching, it's important for parents to try and get their children back on a healthy sleep schedule before the first day of school.
Start 1 to 2 weeks before school starts. Try moving up that bedtime. But for some kids, moving the wake-up time earlier might be even better. You can start in small increments, such as 10 to 15 minutes.
Health experts say it's important to remain consistent with those earlier wake-up times through the weekend.
This not only gets kids set up for a great start to the school year, it starts to build really good sleep habits that are important for the rest of someone's life.
Parents should also focus on good sleep habits.
Make sure kids are going to bed in a quiet environment and they're putting all phones, devices, and screens away so they get to bed at a restful state.
Experts say getting morning light can help jumpstart a child's brain for the day, something as simple as going outside or turning on lights. And parents should watch for signs their children aren't getting enough sleep.
There are situations where even with a good bedtime routine, a proper wake up, and a consistent sleep schedule, that some kids may still seem tired. Or maybe taking too many naps during the day, having headaches, not feeling focused. And in these situations, you want to talk to a professional.
And of course, as with everything, experts say parents should try and model good behavior by getting enough sleep themselves. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Time to start thinking about it.
Good luck.
I know.
Bye.
It never worked with me. I started like the back to school schedule on the first day of school. I was that kid, but stayed up all night until the first day of school.
But by Wednesday and Thursday, you had it down.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Boy, and it's a tough thing to get down too. I mean, you get into a rhythm eventually, but anyway. People say on this shift all the time, like, do you guys get used to the hours waking up?
No.
You never get used to waking up.
Who gets used to waking up at 1:30
in the morning? Exactly. Yeah. So good luck, kiddos. And that date for back to school is coming up quick.
Make us proud.
A new royal reign is going on now for the Bud Billiken Parade. The parade's new king and queen have been crowned as part of this year's royal court. The Bud Billiken Parade, the nation's largest African-American parade, celebrates Chicago's youth and the start of a new school year. Actress Lisa Ray McCoy will serve as the Grand Marshal, and you can watch this whole thing go down the 97th Bud Billiken Parade live here on ABC7. I'll be out there for all the fun. Diane's going to be out there for all the fun. This Saturday, August 8th, you can catch it live on TV, 10 o'clock in the morning. Get a quick break. Back after this.
Eyewitness News streaming at 7 continues after a break.
Taking a look at the morning's top stories, jury selection begins today for Zandria Harris in the 2021 shooting of 2 Bradley police officers. Harris is charged in the killing of Sergeant Marlene Rittmanick and the critical wounding of Officer Tyler Bailey. Her first trial abruptly ended last month, forcing the court to release the selected jurors and begin again.
At least 5 people, including 3 Chicago police officers and a 3-year-old girl, were hurt in a multi-vehicle crash. It happened near 63rd in Indiana. Police say the officers were responding to a call in an unmarked squad car when it collided with a white sedan. The driver of the white sedan was cited.
The final act is over, and now the cleanup takes center stage at Grant Park. Lollapalooza wrapped up after 4 days of music, mud, and massive crowds and garbage all along the lakefront. We're told the final numbers on the economic impact of this year's festival won't be released until late fall or early winter.
That would be just so daunting to clean up. You know what I mean?
I know, right? It's like, where
you
do
look at it and you're like, ah.
Gosh, yeah. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Mark.
Well, we are talking about some beautiful sunny weather, not only today, but tomorrow as well. Low 80s for high temperatures. Not a lot of humidity the next couple of days, but by Wednesday, we'll feel the humidity increase. A chance of storms in here as well. That'll carry over into Thursday, but it looks like we're going to dry out for Friday and the weekend, too.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Well, from a garbage truck to a loving home, one lucky pup has an incredible rescue story.
A Houston sanitation worker spotted him just before the truck's equipment put him in danger. ABC's Danny New introduces us to Hopper and the man who gave him a forever home.
Imagine you are driving a garbage truck and suddenly you look in the camera and see this little fella.
What was your reaction when you looked at the camera and you saw something moving?
Oh, I was like, you know, when you see something like that, it's like, I got to call somebody.
Gabriel Wiley here has been driving a WM truck around Houston for 7 years now, but he says he had never just found a dog walking around inside before.
Look at this here. Wow.
This happened a few months ago in early June when Gabriel had just dumped an 8-foot-tall trash container into what is called the truck's hopper. With a can that tall, Gabriel feels that could only mean
he's not able to jump in the trash can. Somebody actually put him in the trash.
Well, thank God for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's saying the same thing.
Gabriel immediately made some calls, and the local SPCA came to rescue this little guy, whose fur, as you can tell, was incredibly matted. But before they took him away, Gabriel had something important to say.
Once the SPCA got him out the truck, I just told him I wanted him.
A few weeks later, after the SPCA shaved, vaccinated, and chipped him, they called Gabriel back up, and he immediately brought him home to live with him and Zanetta, his wife of 27 years.
This is Hopper, you guys.
Gabriel named him Hopper after the part of the truck where he was first found. And he's getting plenty of attention from Gabriel's grandkids. I called this video Spider-Man Brand New Dog.
Come here.
However, I think we can all guess who is probably Hopper's favorite.
Look at him just standing on your hand so casually.
He's found home.
My favorite part of the story is that Gabriel did call his wife that day to tell her what happened, and apparently she just said, quote, "Bring him home." I guess you could say they're kindred spirits. In New York, for ABC News, I'm Danny New.
Ain't that something?
That's the best story of the day.
It really is.
Hopper.
And it's a good looking dog. I did not, after they cleaned him up, I'm like, is that the same dog?
So different.
Yeah, a good looking pup. Glad it all worked out.
So thankful that it worked out. Exactly right.
And who the heck puts a dog
You know what? Let's
in
not
the
even.
hopper?
Let's
You know what
not
I mean?
even.
Come on.
I can't wait for karma to catch up.
Where Hopper is exactly.
Right.
You make a good
Exactly.
point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And a good person did it too.
Yeah, don't get me cussing. It is Watermelon Day today.
Sir.
Get you some watermelon on this Monday.
All right, I like it.
It's a good day for it. All right, that's going to do it for us in this streaming hour. If you're just joining us, the news never stops. It really doesn't. More headlines, plus weather and traffic coming up live at the top of the hour. So stick with us right here on ABC7 Chicago. Remember, you can always catch Eyewitness News on TV. Next live newscast coming up at 11 o'clock this morning, after the 8 o'clock that we're about to do right now. And then you'll see more of this. Anyway, we're on all the time. We're not going anywhere. See you soon, everybody. Have a great day.